know, it's so quiet in here. I'm alone with my dog. Let me start my music and my timer. I am without a producing team today. Hi Edie, it's Thursday. No producing team, just me and my dog. So we're doing full body weighted workout, which means you just need enough space as usual to step forward, side and back from wherever you start. I have my mat though in front of me because I'm just gonna use it for core and maybe to put my hands on during a plank. So I have it in front of me and I'll stand behind, and then I'm also gonna put shoes on as soon as he thought I wanted him to make a circle. All right, shall I give him the chew stick and send him on his way? There he goes. All right, goodbye. All right, so I'm gonna throw some shoes on. You are welcome to work barefoot if you like, but I prefer to wear shoes for this format. I'm also gonna use, hi Steve, I'm gonna use 5-pound dumbbells. You're welcome to use whatever size dumbbells you like. I hope I didn't forget anything in my, producing myself. There's a lot of things that aren't usually my job. So so I'll use 5-pound dumbbells. If you have something a little bit lighter, something a little heavier, feel free to use those, or you can use nothing at all and you'll still get a great workout. So we'll do a rhythmic warm up, and then we'll learn 6 exercises. Resistance, cardio. When we get to 6, we'll start again from the top, do them all again. And then we'll finish with core and stretch. Oh, I'm sorry, we'll do that twice. We'll learn 6, then we'll learn 6 more, then we'll go to core and stretch. If you're watching this after the fact and not live, which I know a lot of you are, if you're on my YouTube fitness channel, thanks so much for subscribing to that. Telling a friend, liking a video, all that stuff that you do there. If you're wondering how to get there, there's a link in my Instagram bio, but I also house all of these classes on my IGTV. So you can find them all everywhere, no excuses, you can do them anytime, anywhere. So, having said that, if you're working with any sort of an injury, make sure that you modify your range of motion, use lighter weights if you need. And of course, if you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure you're cleared to do this. You want to keep a couple of towels nearby, and also a beverage of sorts. You know my drill, water in a fancy wine glass, now with a straw. And then, thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I appreciate it so much. If you're not in a position to do that, don't worry about it. Just keep showing up and working out. If you're looking for that donation information, it's always on my Saturday social media posts. You can find it there. So, having said all that, if you're not already standing, go ahead and do that. Make sure that your space is clear, front, side, and back, so you don't crash into anything. I have my dumbbells out in front of my mat, shoulders down and back. Let's step touch to your right and left. I think I might bump my music up so that I can hear it better. 3, 2, and find your squat here. So your feet are slightly wider than your hips. Your tailbone goes back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Sink. Push down to come up without locking your knees. Once more, step touch right, left. So out and in. 4 to go. In 4, 3, plant your feet and find a squat here. The producing team is out of the house. Hi Ellen, we just started our warm up. The producing team is out and about. Lots of things to take care of today. Step touch, right and left. We had a car that needed to be dropped off, then a chiropractic appointment for the assistant pajama producer. Everybody had to get dressed. 3, 2, find your squat here. Sink. 2 more, hold your squat right here. Little pulses, so make sure you can wiggle your toes, palms together, shoulders down and back. 3, 2, come up, open your arms to the side, and squat down, palms together. Open out, single count. So you'll open together, open. 2 more, and then step back left. So step back and you're right. Do it again. Maybe you sink your hips as you step back. So sink, press down, sink, push into the floor to come up. Maybe you open your arms up at the same time. So out, together, out. Do it again. Let's do 4 more like this. So 4 and 3, last 2. You'll plant your feet, both arms come up. Forward fold. Fingertips go in the direction of the floor. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back. At the top, both arms come up. Bend your knees, hands on your legs. Tuck your hips and around. Release. Do it again. Tuck your hips. Release. 2 more times. Tuck and around. Last time, come all the way up. Step out wide with your feet and lunge left and right. So it's just a lateral lunge. Chest stays lifted. Roll your shoulders back. One bone, not one bone at a time, one side at a time. Ooh, it's gonna be one of those days. Bring your elbows up. Elbows for 4, 3, maybe your whole arm comes up. Final 4, 1, 2, bring your feet together, circle your left ankle out. This part's important. You want to stretch all the muscles that insert down around your ankle and your foot. We'll change sides, right here, right leg. Circle your ankle out. Has anybody heard from Guy? Isaiah had one unread message, maybe it was from him. All right, grab your dumbbells. Remember, your dumbbells can weigh somewhere around 5. All right, exercise number 1. Start with the squat. Ooh, I have an itch on my nose. 2 more. Then your left leg steps out 1 time. Step out. Other way, step out. That's all it is. But as it steps out, maybe your toes face the corners a little bit, and you sink your hips. Sink, push down. Sink, push down. Do it again. Sink. Oh, I forgot to mention after party. I do that every time now. After party will be a deep lengthened stretch. Maybe a little static core work. So sink, easy enough. 2 more. We'll double it up by staying out there, straighten then bend again, then come together. Other way, sink, straighten, together. So you stay out wide. Do it again. Sink. We'll go once more each way. The dog may pass through a couple times. Last time for now. Then parallel squat. That's your footwork. Breathing in and out. 1 more squat. Hold here, bicep curls, just up and down. Try not to swing and drop. 1 more. Now thumbs face each other, hammer curl. So try not to swing and drop. We'll go back to a bicep curl, palms to knee once more. Then hammer curl, thumbs face each other. Let's do 1 of each. Bicep, hammer, do it again. That's your arm work. So 2 bicep curls, 1 is traditional, 1 is a hammer. Do it again. Let's add the footwork in right here. Step left, stay out here, hammer, come together. Other way, stay out here, hammer, come in again. So you'll sink, hammer. This is exercise number 1. Do it again. Sink, hammer, sink, hammer. 1 more each way. Keep this in your head. This is exercise number 1. Just squats here. All right. Set your dumbbells way out of your way. Make sure you have room behind you and in front. Cross your forearms. Left leg steps towards me 1 time. Together, then on your right. Back heel pops up off the floor on the step. Maybe you sink your hips and it becomes a forward lunge. Uncross. to cross. Yep, that's all it is. This is half of this move. We'll do 4 more, just like that. So 4, 3, 1 more, keep this in your head. Just squats here, palms together. So that's part of it. Now you need the room behind you. Left leg steps back 1 time, together and then on your right. So this is the pattern. Maybe you sink your hips and push down to come up. Yep, push down to come up. Maybe your left arm reaches up and right arm. Do it again. Let's do 4 more like that. So 4, 3, 2, step towards me, uncross. 4 of these. 3. Now let's step back on your left, right here. Sink your hips. Sink your hips, that's the key. 1 more, step towards me, uncross. 4 here. Now the next round, we'll break it in 2s. Step back left once. On your right, towards me. So this is our second exercise. Step back left once. And right, towards me. That's your breakdown. Do it again, step back left. This should bring your heart rate up. Step towards me, uncross. We'll do it again. Step back. Push against the floor to come up, uncross. Last time, this is exercise number 2. Towards me. Keep it in your head. Parallel squats. Done 1 and 2. Carefully grab your dumbbells. To step forward to get mine. Find your middle position. Find your squat. We already know the footwork for this one, but let's just review. Step back left 1 time. Together, then right. So this is your move. Maybe you sink your hips and keep your back heel up. 2 more like this. Easy enough. Parallel squats. That's the footwork. Dumbbells at your shoulders. You know this part too. Shoulder press. Again. Normally we do this move with a forward lunge. Last one. Hold here. Bend your elbows. Slow motion tricep extension. Do it again. Single count here. So down and up. Try to keep your elbows facing knee. Arms come down. Squats here. All right. We'll do just the arms at the shoulders. Shoulder press once. Triceps while you're here. Shoulder press squat. Triceps. Step back right side or left side. This is what happens when once a week I teach live and in person. My brain has to flip-flop back to real life. Once a week. Right leg. Step triceps. Do it again. This is exercise number 3 on your tricep press. Try not to release your core. Again, sink, press. Do it again, and sink, press. Tricep, do it again. Last time each way. This is exercise number 3 of 6. And arms come down, squats here. Woo. My arms are already tired. All right, set your dumbbells down, out of your way. Make sure you have room side to side. We'll take a step touch, left and right. Together, step touch. Easy enough. Let's change that to a knee lift. So 3, 2, hold. Do it again. 3, 2, hold. This time on your hold, you'll step your right leg back and up. 3, 2, hold, touch, lift. 3, 2, hold, touch, lift. If your arms go with you, down, back, lift. 3, 2, 1, back, lift. 3, 2, touch, lift, up. 3, maybe you get off the floor a little bit, in a little hop. 3, 1, back lift. 3, 2, 1, touch, lift. 3, 2, you're breathing in and out. Let's do 3, 2, 1 more time. 3, 2, just a squat. That was number 4. Feels like it's 1,000 degrees in here. Try never to lock your knees. All right, grab your dumbbells. Let's learn number 5. Squats here. Dumbbells in each hand. Hold your squat. Round your elbows. Wiggle your toes. The rounded arms lift. Down, single count. So it's a back fly with rounded arms. Trying not to swing and drop. It's a lift and lower, lengthen your spine. 2 more. Easy enough. Come up, squats here. Keep that in your head. That's your arm movement. Turn a little bit to the side so you can see this. Breathing all the way in and out. You'll change the squat to a hip hinge deadlift right here. So you move with the hips and up. That's your pattern. Shift your weight to your right foot with no weight on your left. Then extend your left leg back behind you in a split position. So this is your hip hinge. On the next time, you'll hinge and hold. Give me 1 back fly. Come back up. Do it again. This is your move. Option to let your back leg lift on the fly, or it can lift on the deadlift. What? Either way works. So you can hinge, lift, and then fly, or hinge first, then fly and lift, or just keep your back foot on the floor. Whatever works for you. Remembering that it's not a swing of the dumbbells, it's a lift. Lift up. It's a single-sided. When we repeat these 6 exercises, you'll get the chance to do the other side. It'll be the same on your back, but different on your legs. Hinge, lift, 1 more. This is number 5 of 6. Come up, parallel squat, shake your legs out. 1 dumbbell down. This is our number 6. Then we'll go back and repeat all of them. Keep your dumbbell in both hands next to your belly button. Left leg steps out to the side, together and right leg out. Take a little rotation to the corner or to the side wall. Up to you and your knees. Slightly faster, so it's here, here. Now the dumbbell can stay where it is, or you can start to go away from the belly button, keeping it no wider than your hip bones, or it can go up and over in a horseshoe. It can go out in front as long as it doesn't pass the midline of the body on the rotation. You can get lower in your lunge if you like. You pick your arm pattern. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. You can alternate your arm pattern, some of each, and then change. All right, parallel squat. That was number 6. I almost held up my hand and made it 5. We'll go from the top, but first, grab a sip and or towel off, sink, up. All right, heart rate should be elevated. You can check by seeing whether or not you're able to talk. You should be able to, but not feel like it. You can check your gadget if you're wearing one here. When you're ready, grab both dumbbells. Bend your knees if you're picking them up off the floor. Remember number 1, step out left, sink bicep, stay here for hammer. Come back, other way. Sink, hammer, come on up, sink. Remember to push against the floor to come up. Your hips stand to your shoulders. You breathe all the way in and all the way out. Using the floor to really easy to shift your weight outward towards your toes, and then you're not really using the floor to push against. You're really relying on your quads. Take the weight in the middle of your feet and feel the push against the floor. Do it again. Sink. Hammer. Chest up. Belly button in. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Push down. Up. Push down. Last time each way. Sink. Push down to come up. Last time. Sink. Push down. Parallel squats. All right. Set your dumbbells down. Out of your way. Parallel squats. Remember number 2, 2 step back with a hip sink that we just did on the side. 2 forward, uncrossing. Yes, step left. Sink. Again, step towards me, uncross. Step back on your left. Use the floor to push against. Step towards me, push down right here. Step back left. Sink. Together. Towards me. Again. Step back left. Keep your posture upright. Towards me. We'll do it again. Just a couple more. Sink. Towards me. Breathing it out. Last time. Step back left. Sink. Other way. Towards me. And then parallel squat. 2 down, 4 to go. Grab your dumbbells. Bend your knees to do it. All right, you need room behind you. This is your reverse lunge with a shoulder press. Here we go, step left. Sink, up, triceps, right side. Sink, press down to come up. Do it again. Sink, press. Breathe all the way in and out. Feels so odd to have the house to myself. Guess I have to get used to it. High school starts on Monday. Supposedly, in November, Pajama Producer will be going back to work at Disney. What? We'll see if that's true. If it happens, I'll be self-producing a lot. I have to get better at it. One more. Arms come down just to squat. All right. That was number 3. Set your dumbbells out of your way. This one is lateral. You need room on your sides. 2 more squats. Step touch over to your left. Remember this? Remember the pattern? Let's do 3 of these. So we have 3, 2, hold, back, knee lift. 3, 2, 1. Reach up. 3, 2, reach back, knee lift here. 3, 2, 1. Back, front. 3, 2, 1. Back, front. So today, I'm buying tickets to my 100th class reunion. 3, 2, 1. Back, front. 3, 2, let's go once more each side. 3, 2, 1. Back, front. 3, 2, 1. Just a squat. Check your heart rate. Can you talk? Check your gadget if you're wearing one. Remember, you want to work between 60 and 85% of your maximum heart rate. What is your maximum? It is estimated to be 220 minus your age. Keep in mind, the thinner you are, the more you can take, so to speak. So you may be able to work, but you say, oh wait, thanks Edie, so I look the same. You are too kind. All right, grab your dumbbells. I'm going with my sister. It's a combined year reunion because we went to a smaller high school. All right, I'm gonna turn to my left. Hip hinge right here, hinge over. 1, 2, and up. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right leg splits behind you so that all of the work happens in your left booty and your back. Hinge and hold, back fly. Lift, come back up. Do it again. Hinge, fly. Maybe your back leg lifts up here. Lift, try not to swing and drop. Lift, up. Maybe your lift happens on your hinge, then you fly. You decide. Hinge, almost flipped over. Do it again. Hinge, fly. Do it again. Hinge, fly. Just a few more. Hinge, fly. And if you know me, a few means 4, because it fits with the music better. Sink, up. One more. Parallel squats in the middle. All right, one dumbbell down. Get it out of your way. Yeah, so it's 3 different years in the reunion. Should be fun. I don't know why, but it's out in Redlands. Did not grow up near Redlands, but that's where it is. Dumbbell at your middle. Step out left behind you here. Here. So it's a little turn. You decide how far you sink. You decide where your arms go. They can go hip to hip in front, or they can go in a horseshoe and still hip to hip. They can go up over your head. You decide. You can mix it up. You can go 4 right here. Sink a little further. And go up and over. Maybe higher. In 4, 3, 2, squats here. That was 6. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Towel off. Maybe both. Should be fun. There were only 200 people, 204 in my graduating class. My sister was a year ahead of me, so she's flying out from Cleveland, and we're going together. I asked the gentleman producer if he wanted to go, and he couldn't answer quickly enough by saying, hell no. I'm grabbing a sip of water. It would be incredibly boring for him. All right. Grab your dumbbells again when you're ready. Fortunately for me, I don't have any skeletons in my high school life. So I can go free and clear and not worry about running into anybody. All right, hold at the top. Palms towards your thighs. Lift your arms up, slightly rounded, but no higher than your shoulders. Come down, single count. So just a front raise, palms down, easy enough. Now thumbs out to the corners, so you change the rotation in the shoulder. Add a squat here. 2 more. No arms, just a squat. Left leg, slow motion, diagonally back behind you. Sink for 2, come up. Other way, right leg behind you. 1, 2, single count. Sink, push down. Part of the reason I don't have any skeletons in my high school is because I skipped a grade when I was very young. So I was too young to be able to go out anywhere. Sink, press, 2 more. All right, let's mix it up. Just 1 time over here, then feet parallel, 1 squat. Right leg diagonally back, parallel squat. Left leg diagonally back, 1 squat. So that's your foot pattern. Right leg goes back, 1 squat. Easy enough. Squat in the middle. 1 more, right leg back. Just a squat. All right, just a squat. So that foot pattern goes with our arm pattern. What's our arm pattern? Hold your squat up. Front raise. Down to dumbbells to the corner. Front raise. They're not dumbbells, but thumbs up dumbbells to the corner. Front raise. Rotate to the corner. That's your arm pattern. Let's try it. Left leg diagonally back. Squat. Thumbs to the corners. Other way. Front raise. Thumbs up. Left leg. Front raise. Do it again. Right leg. Again. Front raise. Last time. Keep this in your head. No arms. All right. Just a squat. Set your dumbbells down. Out of your way. This is a variation on some of the stuff we normally do in barefoot cardio conditioning. Feet wide, toes towards me. Wide squat. That was number 1 of 6. This is where you might want to have your mat in front of you or be completely on it to put your knees down. Up to you. Let me show it to you. Both arms come up. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Wrists under shoulders. From your plank, you'll crouch back to plank again. Hold here. Step out and in. Maybe that step is faster. Maybe it's a jumping jack. 4, 3, hold your plank. Step out to wide. Push through your feet to come up. Palms together. Wide squat. I'm pouring sweat. All right. Clearly, not all of that is going to happen in this exercise. You can take any combo of what we just did. You can do just a step to plank and a step back up. You can do a crouch twice with me. You can then hold, or you can step out and in slowly or quickly, or jumping jack. Up to you. Let's try it. Both arms up, bend your knees, hands down. Step or jump to plank crouch. Once or twice. Out in or jacks. 4, 3, 2. Step or jump in. Come up. Squat. Let's do it again. Both arms up. Bend your knees. Step or jump, crouch. Again. Step or jack here. 4, 3, 2. Step or jump in. Roll up. Squat. Try it again. Arms up. Bend your knees. Step or jump, crouch. Step out or jumping jack. 4, 3. Step or jump to wide. Roll up, squat. Do it again. Arms up. Bend your knees. Step or jump, crouch. Again. Step or jack out. 4, 3. Step or jump to wide. Up, squats. Squats here. That is number 2. Seems like we should be further along, doesn't it? Shoulders down and back. All right. Ready? Grab your dumbbells. Check your heart rate. Can you talk? You should be able to, but have no desire. If you're wearing a gadget, check it. Feet underneath your hips. Palms towards me. This will be a tad easier cardiovascularly speaking. Thank you, Evie. That is hard. All right. Hold your squat. Narrow row. Elbows back, dumbbells at the hip joint. Wiggle your toes at the top. Shoulder blades pinch together. Extend, single count. Row back. So palms towards me. Elbows rub on the side of your body. Give me 2 more. Come up out of your squat. All right, so that's your arm pattern. That single motion, easy enough. Let's add some footwork. It's also easy. Left leg, step out once. Then to your right, all it is. But this step, all of your toes stay facing me. Then you sink your hips and push. So it's a wide squat that travels. Palms to me. Squat and hold this time 1 row. Come back up on your right. So remember to push against the floor to come up so that you use your legs and your booty. Keep your core engaged as you narrow row. Feel your shoulder blades pinch together, push down to come up. So you sink, pull back, keeping the core engaged. Shoulders down away from your ears, push down, sink, row, do it again. Sink. Can you wiggle your toes in your shoes? You should be able to, because you want your weight in the middle of your feet. You want to work your hamstrings, your glutes, and your quads equally. 1 more each way. This is number 3 of 6. Parallel squats. All right. Set your dumbbells down out of your way. We're halfway through the first round. Remember, the first round is always longer because we're learning that. Now this variation will grow out of something you've done, the 2-hop or pedal that we do in barefoot everything. hop or pedal here. So you can pedal with one foot always on the floor. Your next progression from here is a hop. Once you're in a hop, you can do a cross-country ski, so front back. Once you're here, you can go single, single, hold. So you pick any level that works for you. Once you're in this pattern, you can sink your hips on your hold. Maybe you reach up. Arms are in opposition to your legs. Let's do 4 more of any level. Last 2. Parallel squats. Woo! See if you can talk. Now's the time. If you're completely out of breath here, that tells you that you need to take your intensity down a little bit the next time we do that. Okay, shoulders still down. Grab your dumbbells. Whew. Shoulders. What did I finish that? Shoulders away from your ears. Take a little step back. Now, as winded as we are from that last interval, take both dumbbells together at your left shoulder. Make sure you have your fingers wrapped around both. Right leg, step towards me 1 time. Right leg again. Your back heel pops up off the floor as you step forward. Push down to come up. When you're ready, diagonal wood chopper. If both dumbbells is too much for your core and your shoulder, take it down to 1. It's one-sided. We'll do the other side when we do the second round of all of these. Do it again. Push down to come up. Sink. Up. Do it again. Again. We have 4 more to go after this one. So 4, 3, 2, parallel squat, dumbbells down. Your left leg should feel very worked over. All right, that was number 5. Set your dumbbells out of your way. Okay, number 6. I've got a towel off. My eyes are full of sweat. All right, catch your breath. Wide squat. Wide. Toes slightly to the corners, just a little bit, so that you can keep your chest up. So still sort of a different, a little more of a traditional squat than a sumo, but somewhere in between there. Yes? Arms down, elbows lift. Down, elbows. So as you lift your elbows, you want to make sure your shoulders stay down away from your ears. So reach, pretend to pull. Easy enough. No arms this time. Hop together. So no hop, hop together. That's your foot pattern. Up, hop, right there. So sink, no hop. There you go. Can we have the arms? Sure, right here. So you sink, lift, sink, and up. Sink, lift, sink, up. Sink, push down and lift, up. Sink, lift. You have plenty of time. You can take your arms up this way if you like. Maybe that feels better. Cross, lift, up. Do it again. Sink, up. 1 more. And parallel squat, that's 6. Whew. My heart rate is exceptionally high. That is 6. Grab a sip or a towel off or both. We're doing all 6 again. Whew. Let your heart rate settle. I'll grab a sip. Whew. I love how this feels like a drink. I mean, it is a drink, just not, what it looks like. Hey, Steve, did you have a chance to look carefully, excuse me, at the close-up pictures I sent you of that picture? Maybe I'll put it on my Instagram for everyone to see. All right, you know where you're going? Grab your dumbbells. All 6 of these in a row. Remember the first one? Diagonal back, front raise, and then my what will soon be infamous dumbbell cue. Left leg starts behind you, front raise, diagonal back. Squat, thumbs to the corner. Other way. Sink, thumbs to the corner, squat. Left leg, front raise. Do it again. Diagonal, thumbs to the corner. Sink, keep your shoulders down, away from your ears. Elbows rounded. They don't have to lift up as high as the shoulders, but you don't want your hands higher than your elbows here. On either side of this. Sink, press. Do it again. Sink, press down. One more each way. Last one. And just the squat. All right, dumbbells out of your way. You know what's next. Feet wide, parallel squat. The craziness with the plank and the crouch and the steps or jacks, that craziness is upon us. Ready? One more squat. Both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Bend both knees, step or jump, crouch. Again, step or jack here. 4, 3, 2, step or jump. Push down, squat. Do it again, arms up. Bend your knees. Step or jump, crouch. Again, step or jack for these. 4, 3, step or jump to wide. Push down, squat. Do it again, arms up. Hands down. Step or jump, crouch. Step or jacks here. For 4, 3, step or jump. Push down. One more time through. Up, bend your knees. Step or jump, crouch. Step or jacks here. 4, 3, step or jump to wide. Squat. Breathe. See if you can talk. Check your gadget. You're wearing one. Shoulders down away from your ears. Whew. You ready? All right. Grab your dumbbells. I'm toweling off. Okay. Squats here. So much sweat. Shoulders down and back. Check your posture. Palms to knee. Step left, wide squat, underhand row. It's narrow, so you want to feel your shoulder blades pinch together on the row. So sink, pull together. Remember to push down through the middle of your feet so your toes can wiggle. Push down to come up. So that way you engage your glutes and your hamstrings on the push. Your back engages there. Push down, sink, row. Do it again. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Sink, row. Check your posture, even if it's just with your brain, because I know you're not working out next to a big mirror like you do in the gym. Feel the diagonal from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Your tailbone goes to where the wall meets the floor behind you, and your head, perfect diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Once more each way, sink, row, again, and then parallel squats. All right, this was the one that was single-sided. That was what, number 3? Dumbbells together at your right shoulder. Make sure you have a grip on both, left leg to me. Step, together, step, Your back heel comes up. When you're ready, sink your hips and or wood chopper. Diagonal, I have to scoot back. Do it again. Pull. You're gonna resist the momentum of the pull using your core. Brace the middle of your body. Brace, push, brace. Push against the floor to come up. Brace, push, brace, push, brace. Do it again. Last one. Parallel squats. Woo! All right. Set your dumbbells down. Out of your way. Oh, that was number 3. Was it? No. I'm looking at my notes. That was number 3. No, it had to be 4. My brain is fried because my heart rate's so high. Number 1 was what? Was this. Number 2 was the plank. Number 3 was, oh, that was, Number 3 was this. Number 4 was what we just did. All right, number 5, hop or pedal here. So pedal or hop. If you're hopping, feel free to cross country ski. Once you're here, hold here, single, single, hold. Maybe you sink here. 1, 2, hold. Maybe you reach up as you sink your hips. Feel free to do just the pedal. 1, 2, hold. 4 more from any level. 4, 3, 2, just a squat here. Whew. See if you can talk. All right. I mix those up. That's why my brain was on fire. So we just did them in a different order. But now we have one more to go, but it is cardio. So feet wide, toes slightly turned out. Let's just take a moment here before we start number 6, which was always number 6. I screwed up 4 and 5. They should have been 5 and 4. Ready? Remember this? And then your arms come up. Right there. So it's here. Maybe you hop together. Push down. Sink. Pull. Sink. Knuckles up. Push. Whether you're hopping or staying here, knuckles up. Do it again. Sink. Push down. Hop or jump, or stay put. You can work here like that. Sink. Push down if you're taking your hop. Sink. Pull. Sink. Push. Pull up. Twice more. Sink. Push down. Last one. And parallel squats. Whew. My brain is fried. Let's take step touch right and left. Let's let our heart rate settle. 4, 3, parallel squat. See if you can talk. 4 to go. Push down. Can you wiggle your toes? Step touch right and left. 4 to go. 1, 2, parallel squat. Your heart rate should be coming down to recovery. Both arms up. Inhale, reach up. Bend your knees. Hands on your legs. Tuck and around your back. Release. Do it again. Tuck and around. Release. Come all the way up. Stay on your feet. Towel off. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Then we'll turn to the side. Remember, you don't have to. I need to, because I need for you to be able to see what I'm doing from the side. Hopefully that's in the right place. So you want to have one dumbbell accessible. Whew. See what happens when my heart rate gets too high? I couldn't keep track of the exercises. So stand your feet so your heart rate comes down. I'm just gonna wipe my face again. Wow. I'm gonna get even a dry towel to go underneath me. The sweat is profuse today. Okay, so you're gonna have a seat. Remember, that when I choose front and back, front arm or front leg, that is the leg or arm that is closest to your screen. I'm gonna grab another sip of my beverage. I did another yoga class last night. Maybe my body's just releasing all the carbohydrate sweat. All right. One dumbbell. I feel like I'm crooked. Hold on. One dumbbell in your front hand. Knees are bent. Feet flat on the floor. Sitting up tall. So the dumbbell's in your front arm. Feet flat on the floor if they can be. As you curl, you underhand row. Come up, change side. Underhand row. We did this with both arms on the wide squat, yes? Just an extra set. Underhand narrow row on one arm. Curl down 1, 2, up. Do it again. Same thing. Curl and row. And up. Again, high Noel Strada. One more each way. So curl and row. Push to come up. Keep your curl, but take your dumbbell in both hands. Take the ends of the dumbbell in your hands. Curl down. Elbows to the side. Dumbbells right at the middle of your chest. Hold your curl. Hold here. Front knee lift. Up. Set it down. Back knee. Maybe you rotate towards the knee that lifts up. But you want your elbows out to the side. And the dumbbell will be stationary in the middle of your chest. Double pulse. 1, 2, 1, 2, lift. Pulse. Do it again. Lift. Pulse. Lift. Twice more. Up. Once more. Forward fold. Take your dumbbell. Set it out to the side. Knees can be bent or any kind of straight. As long as you release your low back, actively separate your shoulder blades. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet, eyes up first, and then your shoulders, and then your body. Now at the top, tuck your hips, fingertips out to the side to help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. Let me scooch forward a bit. From here, rock your knees side to side. Feel free to extend the top leg just enough to feel the stretch go all the way into your glutes. Yesterday, I didn't really feel like I worked out much. I did an hour-long yoga class. I took the dog for 2 walks, then I walked with the pajama producer. And as it turns out, I walked almost 10 miles. So my glutes are very, very tight. That coupled with the yoga class, I was trying to take it easy. And then come back to the center. All right. Fingertips behind your ears. Untuck your hips so your belly button's level to the pelvic bone. 90 degrees at the hip and knee. Remembering that your arms and your legs are acting as dumbbells, as resistance to your core. So it matters what position they're in and what position your core is in. All right. Extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you. Keep it there. Feel the resistance increase. Squeeze under your back armpit. Peel your back shoulder blade up off the floor. Now avoid the temptation to wrap your elbow. Open it up. Change sides. 3, 2, you're there on 1. Slowly change. 3, 2, you're there on 1. Slowly change. 3, now 2 counts. To get there, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Single counts here. It's lift, lift. Peel your shoulder blade up in 4, 3, 2, release knees to your chest. We're not done with your abs, just taking a little break. My old favorite. Both legs up, Cross your ankles. Bend your knees out to the corners. Fingertips back behind your ears. Squeeze underneath your armpits. Peel your shoulder blades just off the floor. Now crunch your hips and shoulders closer together and away. Do it again. Closer together. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale for 2. Exhale. So you'll resist the weight of your legs out here. Inhale, 1, 2. On the next pass, hold your legs in, hips closer to your shoulders. Give it a pulse. Try not to pull. Let the pulse come from your core for 8, 7. Final 4, 3, 2, release. Woo. Both feet on the floor, hands at the sides of your hips. Actively press your shoulder blades into the floor. Tuck your hips. Push down through your feet to lift your hips up to a bridge. Either pull out on the sides of your mat or your towel, or lace your fingers underneath your booty and into your shoulder blades closer together. But keep pushing down through your feet. See if you can wiggle your toes. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. If your fingers are laced, unlace them now and lower your spine. Both knees into your chest. Cross one leg over the other. Grab your knees or a little further down and pull your knees into your chest. Feeling the stretch behind your top leg, down into your glutes, while you breathe all the way in and out. And release. Change sides. Other leg on top. Grab your knees or slightly further down. Pull your knees straight into your chest. Breathing while this stretch happens. I don't know why we're so tempted to hold our breath. And release. Both feet on the floor. Before we do our stretch with the rotation, just scoot your hips to the back. And take your front leg on top of your back knee. Just let your knees fall towards me. You want to stretch right here on the top sort of front of your hip. And come back. Both feet on the floor, scooch to the middle. Then scooch to me. Back leg on top of your front leg. Let your knees fall back. You'll feel the stretch more on the front this way than on the back of your glutes. Come back to the center. Scoot your hips to the middle, then bring your front knee in. Extend your leg out only until you feel the stretch behind it. Maybe your back leg stays where it is, maybe it walks out. Either way will work, so long as you feel the stretch behind your front leg. Then bend your knee to your chest. Up, do it again. Flex, bend, extend. One more time, flex and bend. This time, hold your leg up, front arm, anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Push your leg out to the side. Keeping your back hip pressing into the floor. Flex both feet, pushing your heels out to the walls. And then bend your front knee back to the center. Front arm reaches out towards me. Back arm across your front knee. And take your knee to the back of your room. Reaching out with your front fingertips. Breathe all the way through this stretch. And come back to the center. And change sides. Front foot on the floor. Extend your back leg up. Where are your shoulders? Maybe your front leg walks out. Maybe it doesn't. Flex and bend your back knee. Press the heel up. Do it again. Flex. Bend. Drive it up. Once more. Flex and bend. For 2 this time. Hold your leg up. Doesn't have to be straight. You just need to feel the stretch. Back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Press your leg out to the side until you feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Front hip pressing into the floor. Flex both feet. Pushing your heels out to the walls. Oh, my shoulder's climbing up. Is yours? Bend your back knee to the center. Back arm goes out to the side. Front arm across your back knee. Take your knee over towards me as you reach out with your back fingertips. Breathing all the way in and out. Then back to the center. Both feet on the floor. flip over onto your stomach. Arms and legs, ooh, almost slid on my towel. Arms and legs all the way out. Front arm reaches back, grab where your shoelaces are, or would be if you're still barefoot. Maybe you bend your back knee. What am I trying to say? Maybe you bend your front elbow and make a fist. Woo! That's what happens when your heart rate gets too high. Press your front hip to the floor and release. Change sides. Back arm reaches around, grab where your shoelaces are or would be. Maybe you bend your front elbow and make a fist to rest your head. Either way, you're pressing your back hip into the floor. When you're ready, try to get your front arm to go around, trying to get both feet in your hands. If you're not quite here, work on it. Try to grab your heels or your pants or your socks. Once you're here, push your feet into your hands and try to lift your knees. That'll really open up your quadriceps, the front of your legs. Maybe you lift your chest and open your shoulders. Breathing all the way in and out. Carefully release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders here. And around your back up to a tabletop. That's wrists under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Tuck your hips and around your back. Push down into the floor. Lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. To a forward fold. Lift your tailbone up. Unroll. At the top. Whew. We are done with this craziness. So, in 5 minutes, we'll come back and do a deep stretch with our towel, barefoot. I'm gonna turn my mat back the other way. Grab some water, take it. Oh, you're so welcome, Edie. All right. Edie, that food looks so delicious, and I copied that recipe and printed it. I can't wait to try it. So, all right, 5 minutes for after party, or I will see you on Sunday morning. One of these Saturdays, I'm gonna throw in a Saturday class. I don't know which, but I am without a producer, so I'm gonna sign off gracefully, and I'll see some of you in 5 minutes.